Give me 30 cc's of saline stat! Hey guys, welcome back to Six Picks. Today we're revisiting one of our absolute favorite topics, debut novels.
We love when authors come out with their first book. It's their book baby. And we want to share them here with you. My first pick is Neon and Daylight by Hermione Hobie. This book is set in New York City in 2012, and we meet Kate, who is a Brit who has left her PhD and her boyfriend behind in England for a fresh start in New York. On her first night, she meets this enigmatic young woman named Inez, and she can't help but be completely drawn to her. As the summer heats up, she also meets Bill, who is a failed novelist who's really famous for his one big hit that got made into a movie. So the connections between these three characters are so fascinating, and it reminds me a little bit of a mix of Joan Didion's voice and Bright Lights, Big City, and an episode of Girls.
My first pick is The Ensemble by Asia Gabel. It's about a really ambitious string quartet. It starts in the early 90s and follows their careers and their lives and their relationship over the next 15 years. It's told in alternating points of view, which you know that I love.
Yes, you do.
And it gets really deep into the music and the pieces that they play and the emotions that they have about the pieces that they play. I love it. I cannot say enough good things about this book. From start to finish, I found it completely enthralling, and I can't wait to see what Asia does next.
My second pick is Dear Martin by Nick Stone. This is a YA novel that follows Justice McAllister. He's growing up in Atlanta. He's at the top of his class in his prep school. He's the captain of the debate team. His future is really bright, but when he's mistakenly taken into custody by a police officer, he is really shaken by the event and begins to write in his journal to Dr. Martin Luther King, talking about Dr. King's teachings and questioning if they still hold up today. So he addresses every journal entry, Dear Martin, which is where the title of the book comes from. The book comes to a head when Just and his friend are in a car and they meet an off-duty officer and shots are fired. I won't tell you anything more, but this book is an incredible and heart-wrenching portrait of what it means to grow up as a young black man in America today.
My next pick is The Queen of Hearts by Kimmery Martin. It's about two friends from med school, Zadie and Emma, and it follows them over the course of their medical education all the way to present day, where they are established doctors, and a mysterious figure from their past reappears in present day and wreaks havoc on their lives. This book is at its heart really the story of a very complicated but very enduring female friendship, but you also get kind of the bonus of a medical drama and even maybe a bit of like a thrillery mystery vibe, because it moves back and forth in time, and from each woman's point of view, you kind of get new information parceled out over the course of the book. So it has a bit of a Big Little Lies vibe as well, which I always love. And just like, give me a little mystery, doesn't matter what the genre is.
My third and final pick is Red Clocks by Lenny Zumas. This is a must-read for any fan of The Handmaid's Tale, either Margaret Atwood's original book or the Hulu TV show. This is a dystopian drama, sci-fi, thriller, sort of a genre-bending novel that takes place in an America where abortion is illegal, again, in vitro fertilization has been banned, and the recent Personhood Amendment has granted life and liberty to all embryos. So this novel follows 5 women in Oregon who are trying to navigate these new laws. This book raises questions of motherhood, women's rights, female reproduction, current events, of course, and swirls them all together in an unforgettable read that Kelly Link called strange and lovely and luminous.
My third and final pick is Everything Here is Beautiful by Mira T. Lee. This story is about kind of quintessential sister types, an older, more responsible, more cautious sister, and a younger, more impetuous, flightier sister. But it also takes those tropes and kind of turns them on their head a little bit. The younger sister is suffering from a mental illness, and the author really takes the opportunity to explore what it's like to have a family member who is suffering from a mental illness, how you have to navigate that relationship in very different ways. Also tackles the modern immigrant experience in America, marriage, parenthood, and basically what it means to be family.
There you have it, readers. Those are our 6 picks for debut novels. We know these authors aren't going to be one-hit wonders, and we're definitely going to be hearing more from them in the future.
Do you have authors who you think haven't gotten enough attention, someone you love to let your friends discover? Let us know in comments below, or tweet at us at Read It Forward.
And don't forget to go to readitforward.com to sign up for our weekly newsletter.